Wow, it wants to rain. It wants to rain. Today is a very cold day. You know, I can hear the rain from the other side. It hadn't reached here, but I think right now it's almost reaching here. I can just feel it from afar. You know, sometimes it usually rains. You can find here it has rained. In Nyabohanse it hasn't rained. Sometimes here it hasn't rained, and in Nyabohanse you get like it has rained heavily. So that's why I can hear like it's raining on the other side of the trees. So it's still coming to this side. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Baby Caro here, and in case you haven't subscribed, kindly consider subscribing for more and more amazing video from this side. It's super cold over here, like very cold. Yeah, the rain is here. It's super cold. Like I think this month of May it has been a rainy season. Like it's very cold. It's very cold, yeah. And I remember on the other side where I was, it was not like this. It was super hot. You sweat like from everywhere. There's those fans inside the room, but you can feel the heat. Like you can feel the cold on the other side. So here it's very different. Yeah, it's raining, and I wanted to give you a small story. Maybe I'll give you after the rain has stopped, because I know my voice will be kind of lower and the rain will be, it will be overcoming the voice. Yeah, so we are going to wait for the rain to end. Wow, I really fear this thunderstorm. I've ever seen videos on YouTube whereby those the thunder, the lights, like it strikes someone. So for us in our taboo, we usually know that if the thunder strikes you, it means like someone from your village is the one who sent the thunder for you. That's our belief here in the village. I don't know if it's in all parts of the village, but specifically our tribe, we usually know if that thing strikes you, for us we believe like it's someone who sent it for you. Yeah, but I know it doesn't work that way. That's just a myths and belief. Yeah, it's raining. Let me do this. And you know the goodness on the other side, the tank, it's very full. It has been raining like so much. Like, you know, right now we have plenty of water. So for me, I don't love when I see water going down like this. Yeah, but all the tanks, the two tanks, they're all full. They're all full. So maybe in case maybe there can be a construction or anything, at least we'll have some drinking water. Also some water maybe for the construction instead of buying the water on the other side. Yeah, so it's raining heavily. Yeah, so I think you're going to wait for the rain to end, and I'm going to give you a short story. Stay tuned. And I never did the introduction. My name is Baby Caro here from East Africa, Kenya. In case you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly consider subscribing, and I love you so much. You know, right now it's like 12 in the afternoon, but it really looks like it's in the evening because of the rain. Yeah, so we are going to wait for the rain to end, then I'm going to give you a short story. Yeah, love you so much. And back we are here, and it rained so much, but right now there's sun. Even you can't know, like it rained, but it has really rained so much. Yeah, welcome back again. Actually, I'm here back at the kitchen garden, and I was seeing something here. I don't know if this one is Sodom apple or is it thorn apple? I'm not sure. It looks like thorn apple. Yeah, thorn apple. Do some people eat this? I'm not sure. Do some people eat the thorn apple? For me, we used to know like sodom apple, it's like medicine. Some people believe like the sodom apple, if you eat it, you die. Like it's like poison. So some know it's as medicine, some know it's like poison. Yeah, kindly let me know. Yeah, because some people, I think also the leaves, I don't know if it's these leaves, they're like medicine. Kindly let me know. Yeah, but things have really grown so big here. While I was away, Kemi did some planting here at the backside, which looks so lovely. The other day I saw some sugarcane. They have come up so big. Even they're almost ripening up. They're almost ripening up. So soon maybe we'll get to harvest some sugarcane. And the goodness, you know, like when it rains, they get to grow big so faster. Like, you know, when there's rain, even the grass, you chop them off, they grow so big, like very quickly. Like rain is like medicine to crops. So, like right now, the plants, they are really growing up so quickly, like so quickly. Even the flowers on the front side, I was really shocked. They have grown so quickly, yeah. And the one thing I love about the sugarcane is that one type which usually have a nice taste. This type, you know, there's usually this type here, thin one, and it's usually this brown color. Yeah, and we have another one which is usually very fat and it has the something like a gray color. So this one is the best, and mostly this one you'll find them there's this part before you reach, like it's in Migori, there's this place in Awendo, just here in Kenya. It's not far from where we stay. Like vehicle is like how many minutes? Like 40 minutes. Yeah, they usually have this sugar company which they usually process like the sugar cane. Yeah, so this one, there is a place where like people, they have really planted like in big plantation, just the way like people plant the coffee in big plantation, the maize in big plantation. So there's also a place where they have planted sugarcane, like so many acres. So on the other side, they usually do the processing the sugar. Yeah, so I don't know if on the other side the sugar it's sold at a lower price, being that it's being processed on the other side. I'm not sure, or it's just the same price, just like the way we buy here. Yeah, the funny thing, even if you are there in a place where the things are processed, you'll get it's maybe sold. Maybe the difference is just small, like it's not sold like very low price. You'll find the price like it's almost the same. Yeah. But the good thing where I was, the fish was being sold at a very cheap price, being that they were being fished there in plenty. And like here one fish, oh my, and they are so tiny. They are very expensive. But at least on the other side, the fish, being that they were in plenty. And I had on the other side where I was in Turkana, they usually transport those. I heard they even come to this side in Sirare. So I was wondering like how do they transport them? Because I know the fish usually like spoil easily, mostly if they are being transported in long distance. You know, that distance was like a 22 hours journey. 21, let's say like 22 hours journey. Yeah, so I wonder if does the fish get spoiled. For the fish, I know if you don't want it to spoil, you have to remove the intestine from the stomach, because if you transport it while it has the intestine, even you won't go far, you'll feel that smell, like it gets rots so quickly. Yeah, but the good thing, they are doing a nice business. So I was just wondering the way they transport on the other side to this side, and they are being transported in big sacks of maize. I don't know how they sell them, but I know when they reach here, the price shoots. The price shoots. Yeah, but that's business. That's how you do. Like, you have to sell something so that you can get a profit from the top. Yeah, so this is sugarcane, and some tiny sugarcane they are also growing on this side. Yeah, things really changed here. Kemi did some digging. The lemongrass, oh, it multiplied in, wow, it's so big. It's so big. And one thing I love about the lemongrass, when you cut it, it still grows in plenty. Like, it doesn't die. So long as there is rain, like almost every plant, so long as there's that rain, it will usually like grow like very quickly. Yeah. And wow, even the coffee they have already started producing. This is coffee. This is coffee. It has started producing. And there's still more small fruits here on this side. Wow. I can't imagine. The coffees are growing. I really wish it could be, there's this place in Kenya where they plant these coffees in big plantation. And usually on those big plantation, they usually, time for harvesting, they usually like hire people to come and harvest them. They are being taken to the tea factory. Then they produce the, hey, how am I supposed to say it? Like, they are processed until they form that powdery stuff. Maybe they are dried up. Then they get to maybe grind it. Then they produce the flat thing. I don't know how it's done. Wow. But this is coffee. I love it. It looks so nice. But I think there's a difference between the tea leaves and the coffee. For the tea, they usually pluck the upper leaves. But I think for the coffee, they get maybe to remove these fruits from it. Something like that. I think for the coffee, they remove this one. Then for the tea leaves, they have a big plantation. Then you'll get people, they pluck these leaves. And they usually put a small basket here from the behind, which is tied to the head. So you pluck while you throw like this. You pluck, you throw like this. Yeah. And usually you get like many people they harvest because it's a very big plantation. Yeah. And over here, I'm so sorry. I don't know if this is an allergy. I'm so sorry. Yeah. And here we have a banana. I remember the last time the big banana got broke. Like, it rained heavily. I'm so sorry. I feel like I have a flu. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So, last time we had this big banana. It got maybe swayed with the big waves, just like the tree fall on the other side of the bathroom. I think it's the same way also this one. The tree on the other side fall because it doesn't have the taproot. Yeah. That's why it fall. Like, when the waves come, it really got swayed so easily. So I think it's the same case which happened to the banana. And the good thing, while it cut off, they really came up so many bananas. The one which got cut off, it's this one here. But right now, we have like 1, 2, and there's another one, 3 from the back. Like, they have tripled it into twice, which is so nice. And we can't wait to harvest, just like the way we harvested the first one. We are also waiting for this. Yeah, so that's it. Everything here, it's really growing up so well because of the rain. Yeah, because when the rain comes, they just come out like very quickly. Like, rain is like medicine. Yeah, so that's it. I just wanted to show you a small tour. And over here, there is a small story which I wanted to tell you, which the experience was very scary. Let me just sit here. Oh, it wants to rain again for the second time. Yeah, but before that, let me tell you this story. Yeah, so that day actually I was in that part there in Turkana, yeah, on the lakeside. Yeah, so I remember that day it was the last day we were leaving. I remember the first day, you know, when we were crossing to the other side of the village, we were using the boat to cross on the other side, which the experience on the first day, it was so scary, but again I loved it. You feel like you're flying. I don't know how it feels while maybe you are in an aeroplane. I don't know if it's the same feeling, but you feel like you are floating. I've never experienced for the aeroplane, but I almost think maybe for the one who have tried both the boat and the aeroplane can testify if it's the same feeling, because for the boat you feel like you are floating. Then when you look inside the water, you feel like your head is going round. Like you don't have to look inside the water, because if you look inside the water, you can get, I don't know, but there's just, you feel like your head is spinning. You feel like you're going to fall inside the water. So you pretend like you're not in the water. You just look like this. Yeah. But the experience was so nice. I loved it. I felt like the distance was so long with the money which we paid for the transport. It was like worth it because the distance was very far. It was like almost 30 minutes journey inside the water. Yeah, so for me, before even the boat could go, I was just like imagining, because I was told the lake is full of crocodiles. So you imagine like a crocodile can jump, get into inside the boat. Like there's those imaginations. I was just imagining. Yeah, maybe a fish it's swimming the way they usually do like this. Maybe it jumps inside the boat. Like there was just that like there were those imaginations which I had them. Yeah, but the experience was so nice the first day, and we arrived on the other side so safely, and wow, it was a nice experience. So the last day, actually it's drizzling. It looks like it wants to rain for the second time. Now the last day when we were leaving, it's one of the worst experience which I experienced. Not worst, but it was scary. So that day when we were leaving, too sad I lost the video, but I'll put the videos which I managed to record. I'll just put it while doing this narration. You know, we had, you know, they were trying to do the parking. You know, when they get to the other side of the lake, they usually pack fish. In case someone wants it like a parcel, they still pack those things. They write your name maybe on the sack of the fish. If you're transporting the fish maybe to the other side, they put your name and they put also the receiver's name. So they just put the luggage. You are not there. They just put the luggage, then it arrives on the other side safely. So that time they were doing the packing. They put actually so many things, and I was like, oh, if they overload it, we might sink. Yeah, like they really put so many stuff. Yeah, and people we got inside, we were not that many like the first boat. So on this one, they kind of put the sacks also, like maybe they tried to balance it, both the luggages and people. Yeah, and it set off. So when it set off, we reached on the middle of the water. We didn't go like a very big distance. It was like a 10 minutes distance. So when we reached there, the engine stopped. Oh, it was so scary. You know, one thing when you think, the one thing which comes to your mind when the engine stops, you think like, I'm going to sink. Like, it's so scary. You think like the way you will drown. You imagine like the way maybe now that crocodile will jump into inside the boat. There are those crazy imaginations. Yeah, so that person really tried to restart it, you know.
Iya, Maria cek. Tanya entah aja.
Ata anak menakannya jadi anak menakannya deh.
Kalau apa nak uji apa? Apa nak gerak? Kalau mau kita datang ke ya. Lele bawa tu. Nah, dia mana tu tanya tu mana? Dia mana orang bungkus lagi? Apa lele? Dia mana orang tu? Mana mana dia kan, mam? Kau tu bujung juga nak tu. Kita berat kau tu nak tak ada. Ini je boleh. Boleh. Enggak boleh lele ni kan cuma. Tak ada apa. Dia banyak cuma marah.
Aku ni cuma aku kamu. Yang pelajar ada.
Kelam tu asyik kecil.
Ada apa? Ah? Yang pelajar ada. Bagaimana? Yang pelajar.
Iya. Juga yang tu suku mebot.
Kalau jauh kalau sudah ada kau.
Orang mana buat tu dunia aja itu gak argument.
Iya, argument na jana.
Iya argument. Ay karang nga ada.
Aku ni mana argument buat.
Nyare orang tak kata re. Berenang lagi burayo sama tuh. Tahu tu karena iya lah kalau. Kalau lagi burayo ada tak mah nyara mah tak iya. Aku lagi mah. Talala pak. Apa iko? Iko. Nah ni yang hari jangan lupa dia nak. Dia bawa kerja. Mudah kau lupa.
Oh lala.
Ini kita ini dia ada tiga deh. Ramai page. Ramai loh ya page.
Kau ni kan apa yang apa?
People started trying to tell him, like complaining, why did you start off the boat if you really know like this fuel couldn't reach? You could have confirmed everything before you leave. Like people were just arguing like to the person who was riding. For me, I was just quiet. I'm just waiting for the final result. Yeah, like you keep quiet because you don't know what to do. And you know there are no life jackets on those boats. For them, like, people are asking me, like, why there are no life jackets. For them, they use the boat, not the boat, the jerry cans, empty jerry cans. Yeah, the life jackets, they are not on the other side. So for them, they use the natural way. Let's say maybe in case when you drown, you take, they're usually empty jerrycan, you grab one, then you stay with it inside the water. Like they said, the empty jerrycans helps you to float. Like, yeah, you float with the jerrycan. So that's what they do on the other side. Yeah, so the guy kept on trying until he managed to light it up again. Yeah, at least you feel the heart is at ease. Where the moment you see that engine, you know, vibrating, you feel a very nice feeling. Yeah, it was a nice feeling when I saw it vibrating. For once I thought I'm gone. I'm gone inside the water for that small moment. Yeah, but it was a nice experience. Again, we continued with the journey. I wish I could show you. Okay, for the clips which I'm going to share, I managed to capture it with a phone. Yeah, so for the ones, there is the now full video which I managed to capture it with the camera, but the SD did its thing. It refused to read. Like, yeah, I lost that video from when I was leaving. I lost the whole video. Yeah, so for the clips which I'm sharing, they are just the small clips which I managed to capture it with the phone. I wish I could have the whole video. I could share the whole experience, like how it was. Yeah, but for this one, these are just the small clips on the phone. Yeah, so the good thing, we managed to cross well on the other side. Again, I felt like transporting back. Yeah, okay, it's a nice feeling when you are inside the boat. You feel like you are flying. It's a nice feeling. I really wish I can board again the boat. It's a nice feeling. Yeah, only that moment it made me scared, but everything was nice on the other side. I really wish again to visit that lake on the other side. The island, wow, the island, it was also a nice island. I really enjoyed it on the other side. If someone can tell me to go back, I can go there so many times. Yeah, it was a nice feeling on the other side. We managed to reach on the other side safely, and wow, here I am. Yeah, that was one of the experience which, how can I say, is it crazy or shocking? I don't know how to put it, but I was scared that small time when it got stuck. Yeah, so that's it, and I'll reach to end my video here. And thank you so much for watching. And in case you also want to use the boat and you've never used, I know there are some people who have the phobia, water phobia. Yeah, I know not all people love water. Personally, me, I used to fear water, but that day it made me love the boat. It made me to get like used to travel with the boat. Yeah, so in case you have the phobia, try once and I'm very sure you'll love it. Yeah, try the boat. It's one of the most best ways of transportation. You know, you feel the wind from both sides because it's an open thing. You can feel there's that comfortableness which you feel, and how can I say, like, it's a nice feeling. You can just try it. Yeah, so this is me here, and I'll wish to end my video here. We'll meet again on tomorrow's video, and there's something nice popping on Kemi's channel. Kindly don't miss to check her out. Today there's some good news. Kindly check it out, don't miss on it. Yeah, my name is Baby Caro. We'll meet again on tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for always supporting us, for always loving us, for always caring for us, for always seeing us as your own. Like, I really appreciate, and may God bless you. We'll meet again on tomorrow's video. Ciao, ciao, hasta la vista, and bye. Till tomorrow.